increase in the signal areas against police, and there was this attack to kill one underworld person by the other side, and police Inspector General has declared that he will use the STF and fight off the underworld. And with that, there's a increase in attack against police also. For various reasons, people are being agitated. There were agitations against the police, saying that police is lenient, and on that basis they get around people and attack the police. So one incident, 800 people. 800. People gathered and attacked the police. So this is a very serious incident, and who is behind this sabotage action? Is it the underworld who are trying to control the police by organizing agitations? Or is there some other politically motivated organization creating trouble and attacking police and trying to say the country cannot be governed by the present democratic alliance? That firm authority is necessary. Are they trying to emphasize that by coming out and attacking the police, and want to create that the image of a fascistic leader has to be there, then only people are safe? So that there is suspicion that this kind of attacks on police and challenging the police authority and the IGP is done purposely by racist fascist group in the single area. So we have to wait and see how the things are developing, because the racist elements, fascistic elements who have supported Mahinda were unable to organize the entire youth, university students, on the basis of racist slogans. Of course, they started with the private hospital, the private medical college, and they were trying to imitate what happened in 1988-89. But Janatha Vimukti Peramuna did not agree to participate in this. Janatha Vimukti Peramuna today takes a mild stand in relation to devolution. They say we are not necessarily against devolution, but it has to be controlled so that doesn't go beyond a certain limit and so on. So they have come down from their position, and that has created obstacle for people to mobilize the students and the youth in the single area. So that the threat that they imagined they could create against the government, to overthrow the government by that kind of agitation and sabotage, has not been successful. So they are now taking more and more actions which they think will generate restless situation in the country. Then on the other hand, the idea that the government is stuck between two forces within the government is also a challenge. We see that Ranil Wickremesinghe is committed to fight against the racism and fascistic elements and to carry out the human rights demands by the United Nations, and also to include new human rights regulations, plus the police powers and land powers to the promises, and strengthen the devolution in the country. But this is not the same in relation to the president. President, of course, in the beginning said he doesn't want any kind of presidential system. He is completely dissociated with that idea. And then he wanted to devolve power and appease the Tamil people, and also to investigate into war crimes and all that. But now he is turning back and trying to take a position in order to satisfy some of the people in the Mahinda camp. And so he's being pushed by the Mahinda camp to take up a position different from what Ranil Wickremesinghe has proposed and they agreed in the past. So this conflict is also a problem in the coming period. And we believe the left forces have to come into the arena and fight back. The proposal for commemoration of Russian Revolution was a vital piece of proposal for the present situation, and we can get the message to the people through the commemoration, but to see that the Russian Revolution started in March and ended in November. In the meantime, there was a constant struggle between the democracy and the Tsarist autocracy within the people. While the people are fighting through the Soviets and other democratic organizations, the reactionary elements, they hang on to the positions in the armed forces and also resources, and then they try to reverse the revolution. So this duality continued until it was resolved by working class and socialist people taking the lead to conclude the democratic revolution, to see that constitution is changed, see that nationalities are being incorporated on the basis of the equality, autonomy and right of self-determination. And also land is given to the poor and the tiller. And that kind of democratic stand was powerfully carried out by the left leaders, and on that basis only they could defeat the conspiracy of carried out by Kornilov. So we believe in our country also that in the coming period we will have to fight against the Kornilov type reactionary conspiracy, and we have to get a solution to the democratic and the free, peaceful situation in the country by carrying out the democratic demands and paving the way for socialist development.